What's up, YouTube peeps? This is Love and Laugh with Nolan and Lynn. It's currently 4:30 a.m. Monday morning here in the Philippines, and everybody in the house is sleeping except me. So today we're going to do video number 2 on moving to the Philippines. Foreigners that are sick and tired of all the drama and crap going on in their home country, and they want a new start somewhere else. First of all, please like, please subscribe, and please comment down below.
What's up, peeps? We're back again. Your crazy, funny couple, Nolan and Lynn. Hey! Nolan, the shucky ducky, cracking up the whole room. Lucky Lynn. Love and laugh with Nolan and Lynn. Come on in, let the good vibes spin. No drama, just that happy grin.
Okay, first, before you decide, make sure your checklist is completed. And the checklist is as follows. Make sure all your home business issues are taken care of. If you have companies there in your home country or whatever, make sure all that's taken care of. You have to figure out what you're going to do with your bank account. You keep your bank account in the U.S. as many foreigners do. Make sure that they're aware that you are moving, and make sure that you have access to the Philippines, because a lot of times if you're traveling, that's why it's good, even if you're traveling out of the country, make sure you let your bank know so that when they see something come up on the ATM, it doesn't get flagged. So make sure your home business issues are taken care of, whatever they happen to be. The next one is make sure that your passport has at least 6 months or more in validity, because coming to the Philippines, when you arrive, your date, they won't allow you to come in if your passport doesn't equal 6 months or exceed 6 months based on that date that you arrive in the Philippines. So make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months or more. The other thing is make sure you got your onward ticket. The onward ticket is important because the Philippines wants you to show proof that you are going to leave the country. Because when you come in the Philippines, you only get 30 days visa free. And they want to make sure you're going to exit the country. I mean, I don't really understand it, because the Filipino immigration law is that any foreigners that come in this country can legally stay for 3 years. You just got to extend. But I think it has something to do with tourism, to boost the tourism in and out of the Philippines. The next thing is make sure that you have established a monthly revenue stream or money stream. Make sure that you can make money while you're here in the Philippines. There are a lot of expats who are retired and living on their pension or Social Security. But some people are here, they're working online, or some are working with companies here in the Philippines. So just make sure your revenue you have something monthly that's coming in every month, so you can pay all the bills you need to pay, and you can live comfortably, eat, and do that type of stuff. Because many foreigners have come here thinking, oh, I got 30,000, I got 50,000, whatever it might be. I think I can move to the Philippines and live, and then that money dries up. And there's a lot of homeless foreigners stuck in various parts of the Philippines, and they can't get back to their country, so they're on the street begging, which is kind of crazy, but that is what it is. The other thing is make sure you got a hotel booked. I mean, for the most part, they don't really check that, but you want to make sure that you're covered. So if they ask for you, if you're coming to visit, especially first time, you come to visit, it's okay, where you going to stay? Make sure you can provide a hotel booking, so I'm going to stay here, so that you're just protected. Next question is, where in the Philippines do you want to live at? Now, all this stuff should be established before you even decide you're going to come here. You do all your research, search online. The internet is just amazing. You can find anything you want to find out on the internet. So you can learn about this specific areas in the Philippines. But the question is, where you want to live. Do you want to live in the party area, you want to drink and chase women or whatever your choice is as far as that goes. If you want to party, then certain parts of Manila are really good party areas. Um, and, and of course, Angela City with Red Street, the old Walking Street, that's a top party area. You got all the bars and restaurants. And from what I watched on YouTube, is Angela City is a pretty cool place, but it has that temptation. So you need to, or do you want to live in a big city? If you want to live in a big city, then Manila, Cebu, and Davao are areas that I think that you want to rip and run. You want to all the traffic and all the stuff that the big cities offer. Manila, Cebu, and Davao can give you that. Or do you want a beach area? If you want a beach area, then it's Alona Beach, which is in Bohol, and then you have Camodi Islands, which is in the Cebu area, Cebu, or Boracay, uh, which I haven't been there yet, but I hear it's a really nice place. So you have to figure out where is it you want to live. But really, what you could do is just pick a home base, a place where you want to settle, and you settle there. If you get a month to month, you get a month to month lease, or go 6 months or go a year. And then what you do is you just have all your stuff there. So you settle there, pack your bag, and just travel throughout the Philippines. And you can travel to wherever places you have interest in seeing what they're about. And at that point, you know, once you make a decision, okay, well, I want to go here. I know rather live here than live there. And you let your rental agent know or the owner of the place, and move your stuff. So, I mean, really, I recommend you, if you can, to visit the Philippines before you decide to move here, and just go around. Go around to different places and see what piques your interest. And then when you move, you're already settled. You can just move and know where you're going to go. But if for some reason you haven't got a chance to come to the Philippines previously, then you just pick an area, settle there, and then you can travel. Now, after you have the place you want to live in, you're doing a lot of traveling, you have to consider, okay, number one, are you single? Um, do you want a partner? Are you looking for somebody to share your life with? If that's the case, you want a partner, then I would say online is good because you can seed out, you can sift out the ones that are full of crap or whatever else. So go online, and then even if you're online, you can meet up with them. And if you're going to meet with a partner, make sure a prospective partner, make sure that you meet at a public place, a coffee shop, or the mall, or a park or something, just to protect yourself and to protect them, because it's never a good idea to meet somebody you don't know nothing about. Next thing you know, they're in your apartment or your house, whatever, or you're in theirs. So you need to protect yourself, and they need protection too. The other thing is um, you can be referred. Somebody can refer you to some a friend of theirs, whatever. And in most cases, they work pretty good. Um, the other thing is you can just randomly meet somebody as you're going around, and actually that's the best way because there's no ulterior motives. You just meet randomly, and next thing you know, either you feel a connection or you don't. So it's just a little bit more, but very seldom. I mean, I have been referred. Of course, I've done the online thing, but I've never met anybody on the random where you're just out living your life and doing what you normally do during the day and meeting somebody, and it sparks an interest. That's never happened to me, and I applaud those people that that's happened to, because in most cases that's a good way because it's genuine because there was no ulterior motives connected with it. Now, when you do meet somebody and you start feeling, oh, I really like this person, I think we can maybe something serious could happen. I would say be patient. Be patient. It's critical to be patient. I always say it's best to get to know somebody before you take them to the boom boom room, because once you get in the boom boom room, it changes the whole narrative. You know, um, and you really don't know each other at that point. And you may like them, you may not like them, but she's already, or whatever, that person's already given themselves to you, and I think there's a once a person gives themselves to you, they claim a little bit of ownership. They think that, okay, he had me or she had me, so you know, and they expect a lot more. So make sure that you are very patient and you take your time. Make sure that if you're going to go to the next level with that person, then okay, this is somebody I want to be with. Um, the one thing that you have to understand is when you come to the Philippines, you have to decide how are you going to live your life. Are you going to relax and enjoy your retirement years, or just relax and enjoy the country and the people? Or are you going to party, chase women, chase whatever you're into? Or are you going to be drunk most of the time? Be up with friends and drink and be drunk all the time. You have to decide how you're going to live your life. I would recommend, me personally, I like to relax. I like to party, and I like to tip the Red Horse and some other favorite drinks. But it's good to keep a happy balance because that keeps you level. You know, I mean, I don't want to be a recluse in the house and nobody see me for 3 months or anything. But in the same token, I don't want to be at the bar or the club every night, half lit. And, he's always drunk now. Or I don't want to be at the club all the time, shaking. Hey, so people know your name, and next thing you know, they giving you this, that, and the other. So keep a happy balance. But it really depends on what you're into. I mean, relaxing all the time is really good because, that's not a big deal. So this is a video number 2. And number 3, I think we'll just do one more on moving to the Philippines. And the other thing is, if anybody has any specific questions, please feel free to comment down below on this video. And we don't have that many subscribers right now, so I'm pretty responsive. I don't know how it's going to be, but we get a whole bunch. But I will do my best to try to comment in a very timely basis. So we thank you. I thank you, number 1, for listening. And with that, I say, shaki daki.